Hello, and welcome to American News Network. Trump asks Supreme Court to allow birthright citizenship banned in some states. Subscribe to American News Network YouTube channel and turn on the bell to stay updated on our latest videos. President Donald Trump's administration has submitted a series of emergency appeals to the Supreme Court, seeking approval to proceed with efforts to end birthright citizenship. This move elevates a controversial legal theory that has been consistently rejected by lower courts. The administration argues that lower courts have overstepped by issuing nationwide injunctions blocking the policy and is urging the justices to restrict the scope of these rulings. A federal judge in January ruled the executive order blatantly unconstitutional and halted its enforcement. Similarly, a judge in Maryland stated that Trump's plan contradicts the country's long-standing tradition of granting citizenship by birth, which dates back 250 years. Despite repeated appeals, multiple courts have declined to suspend the nationwide injunctions against the executive order, which Trump signed on the first day of his second term. The 14th Amendment has been historically interpreted to guarantee citizenship to anyone born or naturalized in the U.S., regardless of their parents' immigration status. A landmark 1898 Supreme Court decision upheld this interpretation, and the modern court has shown no signs of reconsidering the precedent. However, some conservatives argue that the 14th Amendment's phrase, subject to the jurisdiction of the U.S., excludes children of undocumented immigrants, as their parents remain under the jurisdiction of their home countries. Courts in Maryland, Massachusetts, and Washington have issued injunctions against the policy following lawsuits from over 20 states, 2 immigrant rights organizations, and 7 individual plaintiffs. Cody Wofsy, deputy director of the ACLU Immigrants' Rights Project and lead attorney in one of the challenges, denounced the executive order, calling it outrageously illegal and cruel. He vowed continued legal action to prevent any child from being denied citizenship under the policy. The Trump administration's appeal does not directly address the constitutionality of the policy, but instead seeks to narrow the scope of nationwide injunctions. If granted, this request would allow the executive order to be enforced against individuals not covered by the ongoing litigation. The Justice Department criticized the growing use of universal injunctions against executive orders, arguing that such rulings have reached epidemic proportions and are preventing enforcement of the policy nationwide. The administration also suggested that, at a minimum, it should be permitted to issue guidance on how it intends to implement the order. In its Supreme Court filings, the administration laid out its argument against the long-standing interpretation of birthright citizenship, claiming that past executive policies have incorrectly extended automatic citizenship to nearly all individuals born in the U.S., including children of undocumented or temporary immigrants. The administration asserts that this practice has incentivized illegal immigration. The Supreme Court is expected to set a fast-tracked briefing schedule, requiring responses from opponents of the policy within days. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to American News Network YouTube channel for the latest news.